Hi there YouTube. On this channel I like to talk about watches, and today we've got an oldie but a goodie, the Casio G-Shock GA100. It's big, it's bold, and it's intentionally oversized. With a case diameter of 51mm and a thickness of 17mm, lug to lug of 55mm, it certainly makes a statement, and can sometimes raise questions about whether wearing such a prominent timepiece is a form of overcompensation. The oversized case, chunky buttons, and the iconic G-Shock branding give it an unmistakable presence on your wrist. Being a model that's been around for quite some time, this model is available in a variety of colour combinations, from stealthy to gaudy and everywhere in between. Personally, I went with a black and blue combo, which I think strikes the perfect balance between understated and attention grabbing. But I'm also a fan of some of the others, like the camouflage one, the red one, the yellow one, and there's plenty of limited edition ones too. It's important to note that the GA100's size is not accidental, it's part of its rugged and functional design. Let's talk about what G-Shock is famous for: its toughness. Not only is it shock resistant, it's water resistant up to 200 meters and can handle pretty much anything you can throw at it. I've accidentally banged this behemoth against walls, dropped it on hard surfaces, and it just keeps on ticking. The mineral crystal protecting the dial has also so far been scratch resistant as well as shatterproof. This has been my out in the field watch of choice for several years, and I'm rather impressed with how well it's held up. And one of my favourite features is the magnetic resistance, which prevents the watch from getting disrupted by magnetic fields. Great if you work around electronics. Now, the GA100 has more to its tough exterior. It's a modern tool watch, packed with functionality. The analog display is easy to read, and the digital portion is somewhat to an extent, depending if you have a preference for negative or positive versions. The watch also features different display modes, so you can use the digital display for time or date. So apart from local time, the other modes of the GA100 include a stopwatch, which features multiple modes including split time and lap function, all to 1/1000th second of accuracy. A countdown timer, which makes both use of the dual display, and it also features world time function with selectable zones. 5 alarms, which can be set up for 4 different times, and one being a recurring one, also known as the snooze mode, which it'll keep ringing every 5 minutes unless manually deactivated. I'm not talking about just pushing a button, you have to go deep into the menu, or just let it run its course 7 times. Now, despite its rugged appearance, the GA100 is surprisingly comfortable to wear. The watch sits comfortably and doesn't feel overly heavy, which is essential for an everyday watch. Some might find the watch's size a bit too imposing, and I feel like this is pushing the limit to what my 7-inch wrist can handle. So the GA100 is one of those watches that offer exceptional value for money. You're getting a high quality, feature-packed G-Shock for a relatively affordable price compared to some of the brand's more advanced models. I would consider the GA100 in today's times a true classic in the world of G-Shock. Just be wary though, as it's been such a long-lasting model that there are fakes and counterfeits out in the wild. So do your homework, particularly if you're buying used. That wraps up our review for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you own a G-Shock GA100. What colour have you got, and what sort of adventures have you put it through? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.